Tonight, on Be Something Wonderful, how the unity of your heart and mind manifests your desires. I am your host, Tom Kieran, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back. I heard from one of our subscribers today that said, hey, Tom, you mentioned the alignment of heart, mind, or thoughts and feelings in order to manifest our wish fulfilled or our desire. Can you unpack that a little bit more? Well, guys, we're going to unpack that tonight and more. So I've also been going back and forth with one of our other subscribers for weeks now, who has been imagining her wish fulfilled to be with her SP, to manifest her SP back in her life. And she says she's been imagining her wish fulfilled. She's been walking in the conviction. She's been releasing the resistance, she says. And then as we were talking about it today, she goes, you know, Tom, my worst fear is that I remain single for the rest of my life. My worst fear is that I'm not with my SP. Hear this. This is exactly what's going on. So she's perfectly aligning her thoughts and feelings. It's perfect coherence of her thoughts and feelings, or her heart and mind. They are aligned what? To produce her worst fear, to produce her worst expectations. So as she is in the state of not being with her SP. She's in the state of her worst fear. That's what she's creating day in and day out, as she fears not being with him, as she fears being single. This is big. Let's unpack it a little bit more. Let's go to Scripture. This is John 1:1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Hear this. What were the ancients saying here? The ancients were saying, in the beginning was the Word. What's the Word? That's your desire. That's your wish. And the Word was with God. What's happening there? Your desire is now being united with that unconditioned awareness, that Christ within you, that God consciousness, right, is being fixed to that God consciousness, or that new state. And then the Word was God. That new state is now manifested. Your desire is now manifested in 3D reality. This is what the ancients were saying in John 1:1. In Matthew 18:19, if two of you agree on earth about anything that they may ask, it shall be done for them by my Father who is in heaven. Hear this. They're not talking about two people who agree, or two persons who agree. They're talking about your thoughts and feelings aligning, your mind and heart, your desire attaching or fixing to that awareness of being, that God consciousness, to do what? To create that new state of being. My Father who is in heaven. That unconditional awareness then brings it in, or manifests it in your reality. You are now in living that new state. What does Neville say? Neville says the awareness becomes aware of being the thing desired, right? And then fixes to that conditioned awareness, and then resurrecting that which was heretofore a dead thought or unfulfilled desire. Remember, your thought's dead until you give it life, until you occupy the state, until you bring the thoughts and feelings together, the mind and heart, until the desire is attached to that new state, right? It's like when Neville says, when you're thinking of it, then thoughts are not aligned with feelings. That desire is not attaching to the awareness of being. But when you think from your desire, now your desire is fixed to that awareness of being, and it must manifest into 3D reality. You must now occupy that new state of being. Also, Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about it in his teachings. He talks about the field of infinite probabilities, that quantum field. What is the quantum field? That's the God consciousness. That's the unconditioned awareness that all probabilities exist. And all of these probabilities each have an electromagnetic signature, distinct signal that it has. And that your thoughts and feelings also carry a distinct signature, electromagnetic signature. Your thoughts carry the electrical signature. Your feelings carry the magnetic signature. And when they come together, when they align, they send a message out to that quantum field, and that it matches or draws to you an exact match of that signal. it draws to you the events or the new state of being. Hear this. This is big. That's Dr. Joe Dispenza. The quantum field responds not to what you want. It responds to who you are being. How do you determine who you are being? By your thoughts and feelings, by your mind and heart, by your desire attaching to that awareness of being. That's what creates the new state of being. That's what creates that's the creative act that draws to you that new state of being or your desires, right? And then Vadim Zeland from Reality Transurfing touches on the unity of heart and mind as well. And he says this, it's really powerful. He says, you simply got to allow yourself to have your heart's desire. Hear this. It's that our rational mind puts up fears and doubts and blocks that which our heart desires, right? You've just got to make a choice and allow yourself to have it. How do you allow yourself to have it? By aligning your thoughts and feelings, your heart and mind, your desire, attaching it to that awareness to being. That is how the unity of your heart and mind manifests your desires, right? Remember, guys, God will not be mocked. So if you have a thought of something, but you're not occupying the state, if you're just thinking of it and not thinking from it, it will not manifest in 3D reality. God will not be mocked. You must align your thoughts and feelings to create that new state of being. You must align your desire with that awareness of being, your mind and heart and thought and feeling. And that is how the unity of your heart and mind manifests your desires in 3D reality. I am your host, Tom Kieran, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Hit us up on Facebook at Be Something Wonderful, on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Kieran, our website at tomkieran.com or BeSomethingWonderful.com, or write me anytime at info@BeSomethingWonderful.com. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, with great love, this is Tom. See you soon.